All right. And with that being taken care of, sorry for the slight delay there. I just suddenly looked over and I was like, I don't know what suddenly made me remember it, but then I was like, wait a second, we're talking way too easily right now, and we have to have this professional distance between the two of us. Not okay. Would you go and have Tom Jin coming out with the Varian, and then Syphilia is going to be on Jaina, the cap special. So that does mean they are saving their offlane pick for the very end, unless Varian's the offlaner. Braxis is one of those maps where offlane is the matchup to win, although there is a lot of rotation among like the really good teams. Rexar does come out. Well, that was a bit of a delay. He didn't want to come away like immediately. You do have Rexar coming in from Gojira. So Bishop, what are you going to go into a Rexar? Deathwing is a good pick. Kira is a good pick. If you're able to like float any of those. Every other hero has a bit of a problem moving Rexar off that point. Misha is very stubborn. And we do indeed have the Kira. She's in. She's going to be in this Rexar, if you know what I mean. I don't know why today is a finger gun day, apparently. Don't blame me. It's just the way I'm drawn. But with that being taken care of, you go ahead and have everything moving right through. I'm behind. Holy crap. What if I have lag or something going on? That's weird.
Oh, a swap. Oh no, but a swap followed by a light bomb.
Here. 4-man mosh pit followed by a tomb. Oh no. Oh, here's light bomb coming in on the Genji, and that's a 5-man light bomb. They're gonna follow up, and they're gonna get 1, 2, 3 kills.
And it's gonna be everybody dying. Oh my God! When does this happen? Everybody's dead.
All right, there we have the observer interface trying to run away from me, but here we are coming into game number 1. Pepegas on ice in the ice blue trunks, very appropriately. We have Moigar playing the Rhaegar. Tom Jin is going to be on that Varian. We do go and have Jaina is being played by Syphilia. Jackia is going to be on the Sylvanas, and up in the actually mid lane, weirdly enough, we do have Bishop Mist playing the Kira, the Bounty Hunter. Meanwhile, on the orange side of the battlefield, we're representing 2 heroes, 1 fountain. We have US maps coming in with the Kael'thas. Lewd Panda is going to be on Anubarak. KKZ is going to be playing the Lucio. We have CRT, Mr. Monitor, being on the Tychus. And then up at the top lane, we do have Misha being played by Gojira Dash. And then Rexar also being played by Gojira Dash. Fantastic. Love to see it. Alright. Tom Jin take a bunch of damage, not a real character yet, but does go and fall back. Just going to go in and tap in. Not a critical amount of damage done. No actual kills being obtained. Good lord, people are some Pepega supporters. Oh my god. Just looked over the bet and I'm just like, whoa, wow. We go to Tom Jin, goes and moves back, goes ahead and parries once again. So for really takes a little bit of damage, is playing that Lich Jaina. Fire and Ice, we have Kael'thas versus Jaina. We'll have to see what that does. Lewd Panda going to do pretty well as the Jaina does have that spelled armor against magic things. Syphilia looking very low, is able to just barely get out of here. Meanwhile, up here, let's look at the offlane real quick. We do go and have Kira. Kira goes ahead and is very mean to Misha. But so far, so good. Misha is moving up here for an experience orb. Nom. Meanwhile, we do go down to teams going ahead and picking up their mercenary camps right quick. Bottom one is taken as the bottom on the other side is being picked up by KKZ and CRT. But do we have an invade coming in? We might. No, they go in and just take the point. They're not. They do see two people here. They may not realize that the other one is being taken because they could easily, or they just don't want to get flanked. That's also entirely possible. Especially with a variant that's not a real boy yet. That makes sense. Nice size up with the Gajira, but Gajira has like no mana. That is definitely something that's going to impact them. Looking at our level 1 talents, we do have Bird of Prey. Oh, interesting, Fatal Wounds coming out. Not normally the offlane talent I see, but you know what? It works. Oh, Gojira wants this?
Red team claims first blood.
A little bit of assist coming out of the side of the cannons, but you know what? You take what you can get. And that will go ahead and bring... Oh, finish taking that Rex! Okay. I'm like, ah! So we go and have the Zerg being progressed. It does look like Kira is on her way back up to the top. But meanwhile, a lot of damage being done to this bottom lane. Jack Eyes is not able to use their trait for anything important. I was going to say, if Sylvanas was the other team, this would be even more critical. Right, there's Bishop moving in. Yeah, I think Kira got a little bit too, like, you need to do damage to Rexar, but they kind of went in there a little bit too hard, too deep, and we are going to go ahead a massive Zerg wave going through the bottom, coming out for 2 heroes, 1 fountain, as Kira bites the dust. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, Kira bites the dust. That's okay though, Kira knows the job's still on as she goes and respawns back at the fountain. We do go and have Kael'thas up here cleaning this up. Very, very, very ineffectual Zerg wave up top, though it was only about a 50% wave. Down bottom, the wall is gone, and there's only about 4,500 health.
Zerg eliminated.
Big rotation coming up here right now.
So exciting, they said. I'll show them some excitement.
Both teams will go ahead and pick up their mercenary camps right about quick.
Flame on!
To go and have Silpharillium moving back down. They're going to try and put damage. Now, here's the thing. Remember, if Sylvanas is left alone for any amount of time, but it does look like they are moving up, they're saying, no, we're not going to try and push right now. We're going to go and try and pick this up. This might open them up for an invade, but they are down 7, so that's probably not what they're going to choose to do. It's definitely not a thing I would expect them to do. Kael'thas up here in order to make Kira uncomfortable. Nothing makes a bounty hunter less comfortable than having to deal with like a prince, and Kael'thas is the Prince of Kael'thas. Well, not Kael'thas, but that's Dragonlance. I just like quoted Dragonlance at you guys. Whatever the Sun Elf city is, but yeah, because that's the thing. Like, even if they have a bounty, and even if you get paid, you like lose a country forever, and it's a problem. Decent bit of damage. They do go in and counter push. They get the entire wall. Obviously not much damage done to the keep, but still a very, very good invasion. We do go in and have taunt coming out. Surprising taunt talent onto Lewd Panda. Meanwhile, top looks like we got another fight going on. Misha looking very, very low. Bishop missed down about half health and does go. Here's the thing. Anyone that does not know the Kira mashup, she is able to. Let me just go ahead and click on her. So her Blood Rage, she deals 44 damage and heals 116 health per enemy affected. Plus 50% for each additional stack on the hero. So if you can get stacked on both Misha and Rexar, you can get a lot of value. And here comes Kira coming in from the top, looking for US map, says, okay. Rocco was saying a whole bunch of words about how I don't like going for princes. Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and harass you right now. Nobody stops Kira, and you know what? Kira was not actually successful, so you could say she was stopped, but she was not put on her back foot. Got some damage going in. Meanwhile, looks like we have another fight up here between Bishop and... So that's kind of the thing what you want to do. When you have this matchup, getting to hit both of them is great. Because Rexar's having a hard time doing enough damage to really get Kira off this point. That was the mistake that Bishop made last time. Bishop went for Rexar way too quickly. Being able to take Misha out of the fight.
A smaller batch of Zerg is headed our way. Please get rid of them quickly.
So this is a big push coming out for Pepegas on ice. The ice blue team pushing through the bottom lane. We're going to see if they can go ahead and equalize this lane. A lot of damage has been done to their fort, but they may be able to get it undone right now. Fort does in fact go down on the bottom lane, and they are pushing in right now. Tom Jin is leading the way. Going to try and get this taken care of. There is an Odin now. Odin going ahead and dropping nuclear death all over this battlefield, but not as much as they will be at level 20. US map steps forward and steps back. KKZ is going ahead and riding high. Counter damage coming out. Tom Jin goes ahead and gets incinerated, exacerbated. Oh, good eyes. I had not noticed that. Yes, Animal Husbandry at level 4, not the regen talents.
Yes. Nice work.
Animal Husbandry gives a lot of health to both Rexar and Misha, but if Rexar ever dies, it's a problem. Keep in mind, it's based on Rexar's death, not on Misha's. So Rexar... Has Rexar died since they got that? I can't remember how... I know Rexar has died once. I can't remember how early it was. No, Rexar's never died. It was just Misha repeatedly. And Misha can die as much as you want, and you still get the value of that talent. I wish I knew how many stacks it was. That's basically 120 health a minute that the game has been going on. And they probably got level 4, I'm guessing, at about 3 minutes. So that means that Rexar is sitting at like 2,000 extra health. Okay, not that much. 6 times 120 is not 2,000. They're looking at Gojira, not going to get them. There's Bishop Miss, goes in and gets onto the bug. Nice pushback, a big fight happening over here. Full 5-on-5 action, as I'm sitting here talking about random talents instead of casting the game, because I'm super good at my job. We do go and have CRT moving forward, going ahead and dropping more Odin. There's a big Ancestor comes out. Moigar goes ahead, gets attacked. There's a Ring of Frost, catches a lot of people. KKZ looking low. We do have another kill onto Misha. But again, Misha kills don't really matter. It's Gojira they need to be careful. Gojira currently sitting at 3,800 health. Oh, you are correct, actually, yeah. So up to a 934 bonus health. So Misha is at 3,600.
The beacons are now online. Please keep them out of enemy hands.
So to go and have this Bishop Miss is down here. Here's a big rotation in. We will have Kira goes and pulls back. She's like, I'm amazing. I'm not that amazing. We do have level 10s on both sides. We've already seen Ring of Frost, but we do go ahead and have Wailing Arrow, Final Strike, and Ancestral Healing. On the other side, we do go ahead and get Cocoon, Phoenix, High Five, Commandeer Odin, and Unleash the Boas. Unleash the Bow Rat.
Red team has destroyed the
Alright, a lot of damage coming out. Oh, KKZ, you are super low. There is, once again, the Odin comes out, gets a lot of health. Bishop Miss is in trouble. Let's go ahead and try and nope, will not get out of here. Kira goes down. You have the first kill coming in for 2 Heroes 1 Fountain. But there's Jack in the back. A lot of damage. Just going ahead and cleaning up the world. And that will go ahead and drive them back. They do go ahead and lose Tygus. It is a 4 versus 4, but KKZ and US Maps do not have health right now. Tomjin goes forward. Nice stun. So you go ahead and kill this guy, kill this guy, kill this guy. But no, Varian will go ahead and back out. Well, also Kira did take, that's why I looked, did take Final Strike, did not take the AoE stun ult. Right, there's Jake Yaz. So we have more Zerg waves. Zerg is building up here in the containment cell. You can kind of see them all filtering out as time goes on. Very, very depressing cell on the other side of the map. Aww. And we do want to have a play onto boss in the middle. Moigar takes a bunch of damage. There is a Ring of Frost that does whiff. Bishop Mist goes in and catches it. They're looking for this engage. They're abandoning the boss. They want the fight. They want the kills. And they will go ahead and drive back to Heroes 1 Fountain. At 96%, they take back top? That's gotta be frustrating. Bishop Mist goes ahead. Surprised they actually went for that dismount. A little bit dangerous. Kira could have been collapsed upon. The rest of the team had to move a little bit away. Looks like it will be A-okay.
Seems we have fewer Zerg to deal with than our enemy. That's some small comfort at least.
So no boss, but a full Zerg wave, and really a negligible Zerg wave on the other lane. This can be ignored by the blue team. Misha is right now up to 4,200 health. Nice. Ring of Frost does go and land, and Misha does go down. But, you know, again, you don't lose the stacks for Misha dying, you only lose it for Rexar. And Gojir is playing super safe. He's up to 1,400 extra health at the moment. There's a lot of damage, but it looks like everyone but Gojira is going down. And they are moving in. They may not be able to kill Rexar, but they can kill the core, and that's all you actually need to beat the game. As they start to move in real quick, a lot of damage on Silverly. Silverly is running back. We do go in and have a lot of damage as Kel'Thas goes down. There's the final strike, goes in and lands on KKZ. Misha is back. Misha's going to take on the world. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. And with 1,500 stacks, we do go and have Rexar able to tank the world, but not able to give any health to the core as the core goes down. So very, very low, but will survive. And with that, we do have Pepegas on ice winning game number 1 here on Baraxis Holdout. Best map in NGS. With that being said, we do go ahead and have looking at this. Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong screen because I'm amazing. So looking at the stats, we do go ahead and have in terms of damage, Kira does lead the way. 68,000 damage coming out. We have Jake Yes coming out with 57,000. Kel'Thas on US maps coming in with 45. In terms of healing, we do have roughly even. Lucio coming in with 72,000. Rhaegar with 70. And then in terms of that ever-important soak, again, basically the same. Rexar slightly ahead. Probably because of that one kill they got on Kira midway through the game. So we do go ahead and have the talents. Here they are. Copy them down, use them, just don't abuse them. As mentioned, we do have Animal Husbandry coming out of the Rexar. Everything else looks relatively normal. Master Assassin to come out of the Tychus, a bit of an interesting talent pick there. Here we go. Regardless, I will see you in game number 2. Don't go anywhere. It'd be awesome.
was always the last in line, a blot in my father's gaze. No cheekbones chiseled on a feline face, no skill or savvy with the sword. But this game we all play is won in wily ways, and sly is this littlest lord. Cruel tricks of romance, degraded by their spite. You snub your cup too many times, you just might feel his bite. Beware, beware of the words I twist. I am small, but my reach is long, and the ravens black against the winter's mist are whispering the half-man's song. They're whispering the half-man's song. The land is a blooming orchard, with fruit so juicy and ripe. With a clink of a coin, loose the lion's loin, play a tune on the half-man's pipe. In the arms of a whore I made a promise, sinking deeper into danger every day. Cut through all their shit with a brazen wit, molding puppets from their minds of clay. I'm no man of honor, myself is my true king, but somewhere deep within me the bells of conscience ring. Beware, beware of the words I twist. I am small, but my reach is long, and the ravens black against the winter's mist are whispering the half-man's song. They're whispering the half-man's song. Whispering the half-man's song.
All right, we're here in game number 2. So, oh dang it, I already lost the. They started without actually confirming I was ready, and I was not ready yet. But I did ask, and U.S. Maps stands for something. It's United States Military. United States Military Academy Prep School is, I think, what it stands for. Unfortunately, like I said, I was going to look at it right before we went live, and then they just like went into the chat. And I don't have access to my chat anymore, so I'm sorry if that's not quite correct. We're doing a false headband out one more time. By Pepegas on Ice. They don't want that bird boy flying around. One second, I have to do a little bit of mod stuff, which is why I was not ready. Alright, with that being taken care of, we do go to have Sylvanas and Anduin. Same. So, they don't ban out Johanna this time on the side of Pepegas on Ice. So that to me says Johanna is banned. That's what me says Pepegas wanted Johanna. That does mean that Stukov is not the second ban. So Stukov is available for Pepegas if they want it. The question is, do they? Also banning out their own Sylvanas. Sylvanas was not picked up by 2 heroes last time. And yes, Boygar will go ahead and take this Stukov because it is left alive for them. Left available. We do have a new Barak being banned out, or being banned. No, how about being picked up? And then Raynar coming out with CRT. I don't know why I had to like accent about Raynar coming out with CRT. Let me get back into it a little bit. Sorry. That's the problem when I get pulled into like administrative mode in the middle of a cast. I've got to quit checking Discord, but I just can't. We do have Jack coming out with Tychus, taking Tychus away from the other team, and then we will have actually Tomjin coming out with the ETC. So we got the cow versus the bug. Let's do it. And Rek'L to be all moving around trying to burrow down, and ETC's just to be like with the big old floppy tail, be like whoopsh, whoopsh, whoopsh. Exactly what you're looking for. We do go now Volskaya. The Vikings are being banned out. Interesting ban. Definitely a bit of scouting coming out here. Vikings not a character I see a whole lot on this, though. Very, very, very possible. You cannot control the Protector with 2 Vikings. In case anyone wants to ask about that immediately, not a thing that will happen. We have the Sonya being banned out by the side of Pepegas. Oh, not this time. This is like, oh, exactly what she sounds like. I'm a Sonya main. I know these things. I've said this before. They should have voice lines whenever you get banned out. So you're just like, oh, nuts.
Needs me.
So you have Li Ming coming out, as well as the Thrall. Thrall, a super, super good duelist offlaner. Definitely not someone that can double soak very well. So that does mean that Gojira is going to be wanting to take the fight to Bishop. Had to go ahead and endure Bishop's cure last time, so I think Gojira wants a little bit of payback. But Bishop coming back, we're going to have a battle of the Orcs. Samuro, the Blade Master versus the Farseer. Let's go. And once again, we're going to have Kael'thas, but this time it will be a Kael'thas. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, Silverly was Jaina last time. So it'll be a Kael'thas on the icy side. Fire Frost, let's go. We'll have KKC. I'm actually surprised. I'd actually not even thought about the fact we didn't have a healer yet. And Brightwing, a super good healer. Only actually 1 healer ban coming out the entire time. So we do have, in my opinion, the top 3 healers represent this game: Anduin, Stukov, and Brightwing. With that being said, we do go ahead and have, while Sky is starting up, get your bets in. I want to see just as many bets as last time. That was exciting. And I will see you in game.
Oh, a swap. Oh no, but a swap followed by a light bulb.
Here. 4-man mosh pit followed by a tomb. Oh no! Oh, here's Light Bomb coming in on the Genji, and that's a 5-man Light Bomb. They're gonna follow up, and they're gonna get 1, 2, 3 kills.
And it's gonna be everybody dying. Oh my God! When does this happen? Everybody's dead.
Oh my gosh, we're getting so much lag right now.
Preparations.
All right, coming into the game of number 2 real quick, we do have Pepegas on ice. Coming out on the side of Tom Jin, or coming out on the side of our blue team, we have Tom Jin playing the sub-row. Moigar is going to be on the Stukov. Bishop Miss is on ETC. Jack Yes is going to be on Tygus. And Sifarilia is going to be on Kael'thas. Meanwhile, representing our orange team, we have US Maps coming out with Li Ming. We have Lewd Panda on the Anubrak. CRT is going to be on Thrall. We have KKZ on the Brightwing. And then Gojira Dash on Raynor. I'll be right back in 1 second, guys. Alright. Sorry, I had to be snarky for a second. So we do go and have Samro in the bottom lane. We actually have Gojira going down there as on Raynor. I didn't notice that Gojira switched to Raynor until right now. That's interesting. So, although, Raynor, did you? No, it takes Exterminator. I was going to say, did you take the Ding quest? Because the Ding quest you can clean up, you still get the stacks off of Samro clones. So that would have been a very, very sensible thing to do. You're going to have Lewd Panda, US Maps, and KKZ in the middle right now trying to clean this up. We do have Kael'thas on the top lane going in and trying to get this experience real quick. Does look like Raynor and Moigar and Jakia is going to go and pick up their toys real quick. These are very, very dangerous toys because in Russia, they take their toys very, very seriously. Rocket's bets went up. I don't know where you were. I always love that when people are like, no bets. I'm like, did you look? We do go and have Tom Jin going ahead. Tom Jin very, very, very weak. Needs to be a little bit careful. A rotation down could kill him very easily. Let's go ahead and get snapped. I'm always a bit surprised when I see Samro like go and use that because Samro gets the glitch where you get to heal for free. Yeah, there it comes now. I'm like, I don't know why you use that. I really feel like they need to fix that. Although we don't really get any development, but that is like so monstrously not intended and overpowered. And there is Lewd Panda. Lewd Panda goes to move back, and Bishop Miss is on the... Wow, they moved everyone around. I was not paying attention at all. I apologize.
Pepegas terminal online. Take control of it to pilot the mech.
A lot of damage going into this Sentinel. Will get picked up, not really being contested. Interestingly enough, is taken by Lewd Panda. I actually like that. A lot of times the healers automatically take that because they think about healing, but the tank is the one like kind of defaulting and deciding where the battles are taking place. So the tank is almost necessarily in the forefront of the battle. So I do actually really like when the tank is the one that picks up the healing beacon. I personally support that quite a bit. You go ahead and have Tom Jin in the middle, going and getting pickled at by Gojira. The Arclion and Channel is up, 34 apiece in terms of both teams trying to go ahead and control this. There is the healing beacon going down, trying to keep everyone alive. Severely, let's go ahead and try and grab the last, but does not end up hitting anyone. There's the orbs coming in from the side. Tom Jin is very, very much pushed out of the way, but they're looking at Bishop Mist right now. A lot of damage comes. There's the stun from Lewd Panda. Big ol' orb goes ahead and smashes into Anubrak's big bulbous booty. That is actually ETC. I don't know why I said Anubrak. You know what? Don't worry about it. We're going to have a lot of damage coming through here. You go at the first blood of the game going to the side of Pepegas on ice. Despite the fact it looked like they were kind of losing that fight for a long period of time, and they actually managed to keep the channel going that whole time. So they will go in and get the first protector here momentarily.
Blue team has taken control of a protector.
Alright, Protector gets a minimal value, does end up getting a tower and the wall to come through real quick. You go in and just abandon the Protector, like, okay, this is not going to be any use to us anymore. Down to 600 health. That has 32 whole bullets in it. Come on, guys. Height of Russian engineering, 32 bullets. Let's go. 5 seconds until, yeah, this is also like very, very durable. This is kind of like something the real Russian army would have as well. Just falls apart. Once again, we do go ahead and have another kill onto a Nubrak. 2 kills in the game so far, both onto the bug. And we do go to the Odin is commandeered. We're going to come out here and be like, okay, we lost our big mech. Let's get our slightly less big mech. Can Diablo still, like, flip the Protector over the wall? I know he used to be able to, and it was great. So do go ahead and open up the front wall on the side of the Pepegas on ice. Tom Jin comes in here. Gonna try and be mean to Raynor, but not gonna be super successful at it. That's the problem. He can't actually attack Raynor directly because I'm pretty sure that the turret, if it targets Samuro, will target Samuro every time, and it's super easy for Raynor to know which one to target at that point. So he can't attack the Raynor directly. That's also a dead giveaway. Only the real ones roll wins, at least until level 20. It's always a very, very helpful moment. Look at the anti-synergy there. We have the guy being pushed to get out. Lewd Panda gets a lot of damage going through. There is the Phoenix coming out. Phoenix going to go in and be mean to this mercenary wave, or this minion wave. There's whatever wave it is. Jack Yais has to move out very, very low on the health point, but there's a big mosh pit comes out. Goes in and catches 2 people. US maps is going to be obliterated from the, well, map. US or otherwise. That ground maps felt like it should have hit CRT. I object.
An access terminal will be online in a moment.
Lewd Panda a little bit isolated, trying to go in and get out of there. Does go in unstoppable, but there's a not. Yeah, Lewd Panda's not going anywhere. Freaking Pepegas on ice works for Raid. They're coming in here. They are test exterminating. Go ahead and get rid of that big old cockroach.
It's time, hero. Control the terminal and bring in the Protector.
So the number B is coming up. Going up to the top of the map right about quick. the channel begins. Now here, this is an objective where obviously, if you get to 99% and then your opponents kill you and take it and, you know, get the channel, your 99% means nothing. It's not like the last map where you still get a little bit, like, whatever you get, you still get something out of. Freaking Superman fall from the healing bot? Alright, big old sun's coming up. There's the earthquake, and once again, an amazing 3-person mosh. That's gonna be a lot of people being cleaned up. Well, that was actually 4-person. I didn't actually notice the Brightwing, because Brightwing's little. Poor Thrall. Thrall's like, I earthquaked. I showed you my earthquake. Please respond. And they did respond with bullets. We'll have Raynor continue to hold back the Sambro. Raynor is having to go back. They might be able to get this bottom one, but they are going to lose the top protector. No, there's a Raynor will be here in time to save this. I was not positive. Meanwhile, do the protector coming in across the top. Predator's not even going to get within range of this thing before it goes down. Unfortunate. Although, it's one of those things I say unfortunate, but in reality, it's actually better that way. Big flank coming in. Here's the problem. They are fighting 2 versus 4 at this point, because the protector does not add that much to a team fight. I'm just going down. Just trying to fight these guys just a little bit. Big old siege damage. Those bullets very, very, very easy to aim at a structure because the structure does not move. That's how that works, in case you didn't know. Are they gonna come down and be like, okay, we've only got 20 seconds left. Let's just go ahead and Superman smash this? I don't know why I'm obsessed with Superman this cast. I was talking about Superman non-stop. It's down to about 900 health, and they do go ahead and abandon it.
Test concluded. Now, we'll make adjustments accordingly.
There's Tomjin doing a sneaky sneak out. Right now, Tomjin doing a great job. Has not died. Actually, the entire team of Pepegas on Ice have not died this playthrough. And there's a big old son on the Gajir dash. Gajir does get caught. I'm actually amazed the Brightwing did not get caught. That Gajir, do you survive? Okay, no, you don't. I was gonna be so like amazed, but also like that's not fair. So many ults came out. Okay, I guess it was only actually 2. No mercenary camps on the map right now, other than these 2 that are picking BPX up at the same time by both sides. Paper airplanes moving out into the camp in order to move across the top lane. So looking at our talent builds real quick, we are up to 8 stacks on Master Assassin. Raynor continue giddy up and rallying cry. So really trying to make sure that if left alone, I was gonna say that's the one that doesn't expire, so he can just run out and be like, you guys, just be amazing for a while. A lot of damage coming on in here. A lot of damage being landing right here. massive damage going. I'm sorry. I'm getting really distracted by toxicity and being really mean. And I've got to quit looking at Discord, but I also can't stop looking at Discord because I have responsibilities there, and it's really just frustrating me and completely ruining my mood. So, trying to refocus on the game. I apologize, you guys.
Access terminal online. Secure it to
Would you go and have
activate the protector.
Pepegas on ice? Go ahead and pick this up. Moon Panda is moving up. It looks like they're so tired of Tom Jin getting away. Although, no. Actually, they're not looking for Tom Jin. They're looking to equalize some of this pressure. They're trying to get to 20. They are down 3 levels right now. And they're like, we cannot fight them right now. They're kind of giving up the third protector. But with this happening, they leave Stukov on the point. And they're like, okay, you want to trade? We're going to go in and push it on your core. There's the Hearth back. They get a. Looks like they get both turrets or both towers, I should say. Oh, I like this. Oh my god, was that ETCU's Bolt in the Storm in order to just come out swinging? There's a kill. That was nasty. Like, part of me loves that, and part of me is like, that is not even cool. Freaking, like, the cow materializes in your face and then slides through you? That's the kind of thing that, like, nightmares are made of. And with that, it's just like we're going to have a 2-0 domination as Pepegas on ice do go ahead and clear out their opponent's core, winning on Braxis Holdout and Volskaya Industry. Congratulations. Let me go and see if I can get an interview set up. So, while we wait to see if anyone wants to come and join us. Oh. Ah! Well, this isn't right. Did I not use the screen before?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Rocco, what's up?
How are you?
I'm great. How are you? Huh?
Congratulations.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
So, first of all, I am joined by Moigar. So, first question. First, like,
Yes.
kind of a gimme question. How do you feel right now?
I mean, I feel great, and I think the team feels pretty damn good. We had a really great win, our last NGS game, which was kind of like I don't know, I didn't think that we had like the stuff to win because they were like second place team, and we're just kind of on a roll right now. So this is good for us. I don't know. That's just me though. That's just me. But we're feeling great.
It's like a bomb just went off.
I kind of love how you're basically okay. Infinite Oni, thank you for this. We are on a 30-second delay, so be aware. But sorry, so we'll see you get raided right in the middle of an interview, and I'm like, So with that being said, I love how you're kind of like, well, no, I feel great. I don't know about the rest of the team. They might feel terrible having just won.
Yeah, I don't know about them, but like they seem happy, so I'm hoping that's true. Yeah, well, I think they're happy. Yeah, we're doing great.
So first of all, let me go back to Braxis Holdout. First of all, best map at NGS. Thank you for playing on it.
Oh yeah, yep. It was fun. It's not my favorite map, but I know a couple of us really love that map.
Chat's always just like this Moigar enthusiasm. I 1000% agree.
I'm like this in the scrims too. I'm just I love this game and I love the community, so I'm always happy to be here. But yeah, you wanted to ask about the Braxis game?
So yeah, on the Braxis game, first of all, the part of that made me like that I remember the most, although there were a lot of really epic moments.
Yes.
Whenever you guys were taking boss, and then it split off into like a chase them down, ignore the boss, and then you just got the thing, and you're like, okay, well I guess the boss doesn't exist anymore.
So, okay, I think I called boss and I was heading to boss, and then all of a sudden the enemy team shows up and we're like, oh fuck. And everyone was like, no, we shouldn't boss. And then I start boss, and then all of a sudden it just happens. So there's a little bit of confusion. I was kind of like over enthusiastic and optimistic in like a too optimistic. So, but it all worked out in the end. The boss just kind of said hi and left. So that was good.
Real quick, I'll get back to it in a second, but just so I know, a lot of you that are rating do not know Here's the Storm. We actually just finished a match between Pepegas on Ice and Two Heroes One Founder, so this is the winner's interview, in case you're just like, what did I just walk into? So, so what I'm hearing is that you went, you were like, okay, I'm gonna go start boss, and your team was like, we shouldn't start boss, and you were like, okay, I only caught the last half of that where I heard start boss.
Yeah, well, that's how I remember it. I don't know if that's like entirely accurate, but I remember calling boss at least 3 or 4 times, and everyone's like, no, don't do boss. That's too much. And I was like, shit, I'm gonna do boss. Oh, sorry, my bad. Language.
So the other thing about the first game that kind of comes to mind, and granted, you might not really be able to answer this, but did you have a specific plan for that Rexar-Kira matchup up top? I mean, like,
so. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Like, obviously you were on the winning side of that, but it's still, like, the top is so hard to control, and it was interesting because the Rexar seemed a little stickier than I really expected them to be.
Yeah, so, we've talked about it in the past, like, how Kira kind of, like, can bully Rexar pretty well, and I think that was, like, our gameplay through that. I know I play Kira, and so does Bishop, our offlaner right now, and he played it really well, I think. I mean, Rexar is also like a lane bully, so it's like kind of hard to get around it. But we do play Kira to kind of just get the Rexar away from us.
Well, it definitely did work out eventually. The Rexar did. I think the Rexar did end up like. It almost evened out. I think Kira killed Misha 3 or 4 times, and then Rexar killed the Kira once. So I think experience-wise, that's about the same.
Yeah, so I think our thought process is like, if you add more bleeds to more people equals more healing, more damage? Equations, yeah.
Math?
You math.
So, moving on to the second game, the first question I have to ask, because you just talked about how Bishop misses your offlaner, and then in game 2 you're just like, you know what, we're just going to roll the dice and move everyone around in terms of what role they're playing?
Oh yeah, so okay, Tom is our like designated Samuro player. We love him playing Samuro. He's amazing at Samuro. So I that's like, I don't want to like spill too much, but like we do like Samuro on certain maps. Yeah, so we just kind of swapped it around. I know that Bishop is a pretty good tank and shot caller, and we just had a blast. You know, this is like, we like to do some weird comps every now and then, so this is one of our weirder comps, I'd say. I hope I'm not spilling too much stuff about the team. Oh boy.
Well, I don't mind, and that's what matters.
Well, the rest of Division B are taking notes right now. But yeah, it's like we like doing our little weird comms where we have our own little, like, everyone has their own little hero that we like to play every now and then. For me, it's Vikings. Like, I love Vikings, and for Tom, it's like, actually I won't say everyone else's, but I'll just say Vikings. Yes.
Well, fantastic. I won't press you for more information. I've already gotten you in trouble.
They're probably gonna yell at me when I get back.
And then the other question I have about game number 2, it definitely felt like you guys were very, very aggressive, and you got a lot of the mercenary camps. How do you guys decide when to invade and when not to, or is it just a spur of the moment thing?
I think it's more of a spur of the moment thing. We do. I feel like we do play a bit more reserved when in terms of like invading. We tend to only invade when there's one down, and even when there's one down, we don't really invade all that much. So I think our thought process was just kind of like spur of the moment. Me being over optimistic, I was like, let's invade, but everyone's like, no, don't do it. So I think it's like, yeah, spur of the moment.
All right, that makes sense. Then the last question I ask, because I ask this every time I cast, can you tell me where the name Pepegas on Ice comes from?
So I it's a reference to Yuri on Ice, and I don't know where like the whole Pepegas thing came from. I think it was just kind of like a funny thing relating to the name. So it's like it's just a funny Twitch emote. So we were just like, oh, Yuri on Ice and Pepegas on Ice, and yeah, that's just how I interpret it. They probably have a different reason, but that's how I'm like, yeah.
Absolutely makes sense. So with that, those are all the questions I had. Let me go and turn it over to you for any shout-outs you might want to give.
Shout out to my team. Y'all are amazing. I love playing with y'all. I love this game. I love the community. Shout out to NGS and everyone a part of this community. You guys are doing great. It's community run, so I'm just happy this is going on. Shout out to the other team too. Y'all were great people. I hope we can all play again sometime too. It was a fun time, and yeah, I think that's about the only shout outs I have.
Well, they're certainly worthwhile ones. So,
yeah.
thank you very much for the great couple of games. Good luck in the future. Hopefully I'll be able to catch you again, but I'm kind of everywhere, so no promises.
Yeah. Sounds good.
And with that, enjoy the after party. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
That's true. All right. Should I leave? No, I don't. Sorry.
Good night.
Okay, bye. I'm sorry. Bye.
You're fine. And with that being said, would you go ahead and have, like, that is it for right now. I am back in 30 minutes for another cast. At that point, I will be casting, I should really know this, but I definitely don't. I'll be casting Community Pizza against... That's not me. I'll be casting Phoenix Rising Amethyst versus Bonsai GG at 11 p.m. So hopefully you'll be back for them. My name is Raka. I do Here's the Storm casting on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Do other casts on Friday or other playthroughs. I have Metal Gear Solid 4 going through on Friday, and then Pokemon Fiery Red on Sunday. And other than that, then hi, follow the channel. It's awesome. Good people here. And I will see you guys in the next one.
I got a pissed off cybernetic robot friend, and man, we're gonna ruin your day. Crash landed on this planet and some psycho attacked us, so we shot him in the balls and kicked him into a cactus. Now 1,000 angry mutants wanna come out and play. All hell is breaking loose and I like it this way, cause there's a storm coming, bullets getting hot, hear those guns drumming, somebody's getting shot. There's a storm coming, about to lose control of your